Hello, NES I've back again. Doing more Final Fantasy III Randomizer. Woo. I know, everyone's favorite. So let's talk about this Final Fantasy Randomizer. I thought, when I started this stream, this series, first off, I'm on break still, so this is just keeping the, you know, keeping the settings there, so everything's ready when the time comes. But I'm on break, doing whatever I want. Today, it's more of this Final Fantasy III randomizer. I want to talk to you guys about this Final Fantasy III randomizer, though. First off, I've made a lot of mistakes about it. Going in, I went into it thinking it was going to be easy. I thought I was going to get powered up immediately and just blaze through everything. Which, if there's one thing about this game that's cool, is the idea of getting powered up and blazing through everything. It does happen. It will happen. We are going to finish this game. I'm going to finish this game before the series is done. Oh yeah, we're finishing it. Like I said. So let's talk about the mistakes I made. First one was underestimating it. So it's no joke. When they start messing with the jobs in this game, it's like boof. It's like, here, figure this game out, figure this like puzzle out, but we're not going to tell you anything about it. You just got to trial by error, which is fine. Let's look at these jobs real quick. All right, so I have been playing off a stream. I haven't progressed the story any further. So another mistake I made, once I get into late stream, I get kind of mush brained. So I just walk into caves and stuff. I guess we're gonna do that today. I haven't actually recorded any of the saving. That's all the stuff I've been doing offline. I've kind of gone through, played it on stream, see how far I got, and then, died. One life to live, and then did it again to see if I could make it, do it better. And I'll tell you, if you can look at the stats right there, the only thing I figured out how to do is power level. That's it. And if you know something about these kind of games, power leveling is not the answer. It shouldn't be the answer, at least. Power leveling is like, because Final Fantasy games, you can get powered up. Most games, not all the mainstream games, like the story games. Because I'm thinking of like tactics. Tactics is different. I don't think you can get like, you're not really gonna get that powered up in tactics. You can get powered up in tactics. What's up, Alucard? Welcome back, NES Live. Doing Final Fantasy 3J randomizer again. Thank you for the hearts. Talking about all the mistakes I made. A lot of times I've been just walking into dungeons like, me too. I wish they still had it. They actually kind of do with VR. It's like, I mean, it's not. If you fiddle with those VR like controllers, man, and you can do all kinds of stuff with the hands inside the VR. So it's like, I wish they had the power glove still though. I've been walking into stuff brain dead. So I've had a lot of items. We're talking about all the mistakes I've made with this run so far, and how this run has been way harder. Dude, I got my pants beat up, making it into a Freddy one. That, you know what? There was a time when a lot of people did that, was like a thing. I guess it's still kind of a thing. They're kind of valuable now. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd save it if it's in good condition. All right. Yeah. So let's look at these jobs and what's messed up with them. So for last go around, I was talking about how I wanted to actually switch uh white mage with the black mage so that I could have the. If you look at the stats of the white mage, the magic is off the charts. Actually, let's look at that. I think the job level is just higher. Oh crap! No, is that what it is? Yeah, I guess the job level is just higher. So I tried to switch them around, and basically when I do that, they can't like fire any of the magic off. So it's actually just stuck the way it is. which is fine. I guess it's because I had to change around the black mage to figure it out, and the job level's real low. What's the job level on this guy? 26. Yeah, that's not good. 40. Yeah, they're all real low because I had to. It's in good condition. Well, yeah, you should just keep it like that. Yeah, I had to kind of like mess with all the job levels to get them to the point where they're actually like somewhat usable. And doing that, I just totally weakened the first three guys on this list. The only guy that stayed as his job the whole time was this guy, and that's look at his job level is at 70. So that's why they have all that magic because their job level is so high. They're stat building like that. I think that's part of the job too. I'm not sure. We're pretty good though. I think we're good to go as far as the next part of the game. So let's just go on and get going. So a couple things I'm gonna try to do in this run. I'm not gonna just brain dead. I'm not gonna get brain dead and run into these dungeons. I'm gonna go in to the dungeon. I'm gonna prod around and like basically not die. I haven't pushed the game past where any of the any of the other videos have been. So we're still going through the story. Crap, I didn't want to do that. I can't go back. I got a Thundaga now. See, I'm starting to have like decent magic, but I can only like fire that one time. It's like kind of dumb. One thing, so we're going to the magma cave now, which should be easy. I did grind. I mean, I basically power leveled. That's the only I could get to is power leveling because a couple reasons. Because figuring out what job I needed to equip the guys, it like ended up being a bunch of leveling anyway, and then the job level needs to be upgraded, leveled. So I ended up just grinding a bunch. I have been using the save, so dude, these random encounters. I should just start with the other save I have because it's like right at the thing. We'll just go on, whatever. They take the bow, but they also are starting to, because their job level's so high, they're starting to hit with like enough. See, they're all getting kind of strong. That sort of happens even if you don't, even if you run with Onion Knights, they'll get strong over time anyway. It's kind of it's the only thing about this game that I really like is the job system. And I talked about that at length. I'm not going to go on about it and on about it because I could. But just the way that you build your party is it makes this game redeemable. Actually, this game's pretty good compared to some of the Final Fantasies, like the spin-offs and that. I don't. It's definitely not the worst. It's not on the bottom even. It's definitely not as good as 4 or 5 or 6 or 2 or 1. It's probably the bottom of that list. It's probably not as good as 10 or 9 or 7. It's definitely not as good as 7. Honestly, 8, I don't know. I'm not a fan of 8. I know 8 has a lot of people that like it. I don't want to talk bad about it because we'll probably play 8 on stream one day. I don't. 8 on stream. That game is fucking wacky. Oh, excuse me. I'm swearing and everything, man. I'm on break. 8 is wacky. I'd go on a limb and say it's probably better than this game though. Now, uh, what about so a good game to compare here would be I'm trying to think of it. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Oh, I just had it in my head too. Oh, Final Fantasy IV Interlude. That whole series. There's two of them, right? There's Prologue and Interlude or something. Prologue is fine. I'd say they're both not as good as this game. Some of the mobile games, they have that mobile game that's like retro. Probably not as good as this game. That game is just like this game in the sense that it doesn't really have a lot of story that makes any sense. You just go into places. The online games, I'd say apples and oranges. The one that everyone plays, the new one, is probably better than this game. The old one, probably better than this game too. What else? Oh, the Chocobo Mystery Dungeon game, better than this game. What else? The Chocobo Racing game. I don't think I've ever played that one. 7 Remake is better than this game. So it's not the worst game, the worst Final Fantasy game. It's sort of like it's the worst of the mainstream ones, I'll say. 2 is probably oof. 2 is well, I haven't played a lot of 2, so I don't know. I remember it being kind of like this one where it's like no job system, not like this, but you're sort of a single hero. There is a story that actually is a better story than 2. At least I think so. Like I said, I haven't played that game for freaking ever. Maybe there's a randomizer of it. I'm getting through this though. This game. Thank you for the heart, Alucard. I know you're not on anymore, but I always miss that. Dude's giving me hearts and I'm not even like saying anything. I am saying stuff. I just don't see it. I see the hearts. Dude's giving me like a gift. Thank you for the gift. Should we save on stream? I don't. I feel like as bad as I've gotten beat by this randomizer. So the first two guys are pretty strong physically. I have all the good magics now, or like the functional magics. I don't have any of the good magics actually, but like I can teleport. I got the frog. I got mini. Oh yeah, you know what? I have problems with I armor right now. See this guy. Well, he's not bad with armor, and he has the servant sword, which is fine. Good. He's fine, but look at his HP is so low. I think it's because he is the. I know the job says black mage, but actually I think he is. I don't even know the fighter, I guess, or I don't even know. The thing is, I could move this magic around to see if he's the fighter, the red mage. He might be the red mage, in which case he could fire off other magics. But I'm trying to save because I know what's going to happen. You can trade these magic cards to whatever magic's here, but if I don't group them like this, it'll just be chaos in the end, and I'll be really, I'll like lock myself into a situation where, because there's other spells I need later. I'll need to get through this game. We haven't met Gilgamesh once yet. Uh, let's just save. Whatever. Are you ready? Yeah. I don't even know why I'm stressing. I've done this 1,000 times now. Just, grinding. And we don't have to stop for any stuff. That's what I kind of took out of these videos is the grinding. Oh, I should have put some magic down. I'm still not like, I'm still not like dominant in this. I'm taking big hits. See, he's all right because he has armor. Greystone and Blackstone don't have any armor on because of well, they're mages. First off, the mages in the first set of jobs don't, the armor is like dumb. What are these? So I do have some offensive white magic. I have a lot of HP, but the problem is those mages, man. They took one hit and like 2 hits, and he's like almost gone. The black mage. I thought they called this the Magnus Cave. They call this the Magma Cave. Oh crap! I guess I'm going this way. I will get Jaws here though. Not that there's only really one job that I'm gonna be switching or trying to figure out, which is that's gonna suck so bad. I don't even think. I mean, it's hard already, right? It was hard already, and I know that this seems like really boring for people. It's hard. This is hard. Way harder than uh it would be without the randomizer. Yeah, look at that. He doesn't have armor either. He's like a glass cannon. I think, honestly, though, I think he's the warrior. I think he has the warrior stats. So warriors don't wear a lot of armor anyway. They can't wear armor. They take the damage. They're like tanky, kind of, sort of, kind of. Like totally flawed. The thing is, the jobs will be upgraded as time goes on. All right, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Yeah, wow. The white mage is outdoing my freaking. Oh, dude, I should have had it set. Okay. Oh yeah. There was a chance that they would have fired off the white mage, the magic anyway. Oh yeah, good. Oh no! Taking damage. I got no way to bring anyone back. That's why he sucks, because he can't wear any armor. Because he took 2 hits and that was it. And went out like a chump. It's alright, we'll struggle through this. We'll start popping freaking war drums if I have to. I think I have one left. Or something. Let's see. I got Devil's Note. Let's see what that does. I don't know. That'll be fun. Shouldn't mess around. Did nothing. How much do I have that? Nothing. I can fire it off that many times. Whoa. It's alright. We're doing alright here. The only reason the white mage is any good is because their job level is like powered up all the way, so they have good stats, and that's because I just didn't touch them at all. I let them build since the beginning, which I hope shines through the video. I guess it won't really, because I think that was kind of an idea that came in the second part. But it's good if you don't touch the jobs. Once you set the jobs, like set it and forget it until you're ready to change it. Which is the first job you'll have to change is there's a job that uses an ability that uh, is able to identify weaknesses in magic. That is a necessity to beat one of the bosses. Coming up, we'll have to deal with that. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Do I have anything else? Anything good? The Lamia scale. Let's see about that. See, his power goes like way out when he doesn't have any magic left. See, there's the danger one. Oh, yeah, it was a waste. Oh, dude, I might go out like a bee here. Do I have anything? They're so chintzy with the... Let's see. Let's try that. Man, white mage is carrying me right now. Haha, huzzah. Yeah. And then after that, we're going to get... That'll be the next jobs we get. Like, right now, we're getting some jobs. We're going to change one of the jobs out, maybe. I don't even know. They're all kind of lame. I mean, not very good. Let's see. What do we got now? Yeah, the Thief, the Scholar, the Dragoon, and the Geomancer. The Dragoon, maybe. It's the Scholar that you need, I believe. But it's a random. So we're going to have to figure out who's who. We might switch out the Dragoon. We might switch... yeah, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch this guy to Dragoon right now. Well, we're going to go get him healed up. Oh, crap. I think I need to go talk to it. Oh, whatever. Our village got robbed. There's nothing else to take. They're going to burn it down. Help us. Hein can alter his weakness. Only a scholar can overcome it. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Hyman. So they got their things back. Whoa. Where do I... Yeah. So we gotta go back to Haku. We're gonna have like a... I don't know. This might be challenging. I'm not sure. It's definitely gonna suck because I'm about to freaking change the job around. Whatever. Yeah, I'm fine with this though. He needs to change his job. Because I need armor. He needs armor. He's not gonna hit as hard, but it'll be better. I also don't have any stuff for him yet, but I'll get that. Oh yeah, but I can't. I had to pick. Uh. No. I guess. Oh, he can't wear anything though. What could that be? Oh. So what did I try? Oh, I should forever remember that. So I tried to... Oh, crap. Okay, that looks better. It's yeah, this looks better. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks because we're gonna go into this like challenging thing. I just changed the job around. What I should really do is just like go look for some armor and see if I can equip it, and then grind up that job level till it's like usable. Well, and also try freaking this fight a couple times to see if I like this configuration. No, we're gonna go right into the thick of it. It'll be joyous. Uh, guard. There's a chance that I'm gonna be soft locked, or that this boss battle I'm gonna have to get so power leveled to go through it. Because if the commands are randomized, but if the guy that's the scholar doesn't have the sight command, whatever. We'll worry about that when we get there. I might have to just like power level to the point where that boss battle isn't so hard. You could kind of just guess too. There's a strategy where you just guess and you sort of know what he changes to because it's set. It's not always the same. I don't think. I'm talking about this boss battle where he changes his weakness. Oh, we're in jail. I should take a picture of this. There's an ass of random encounters in here. It's like unforgiving. This isn't, you know, I have nowhere to go here too. I have to actually get through this castle and the story part of it that's associated with it. This town Takul. This battle just coming up is one of those battles that you think you're in good condition, and then it kind of like it teaches you a little lesson. I mean, it's like that though. They're all a lot of these boss battles in this game. It's kind of the cool part of this game. Gilgamesh is cool. Is this game better than that time that Square Enix made a game like this that was not this game? Not these games. It was like a retro styled RPG, but it was like I forget what they called it, like Reflections or something. It probably is better than that. Some people would argue this is better than like I don't know. I don't know, man. I honestly think it is the least. It's the bottom of the list when it comes to the mainline entries. It probably is the worst one. I'd really have to go and review the rest of them to see if that you know 5 isn't that great on the Super Nintendo. It's not that great, but it's still better than this. It has a better story than this, hands down. And the ending is better. See, Whitestone is a little weaker, but they're defended better now. So it's actually almost I don't know. They were like a glass cannon before. Now they're just sort of. Yeah, the way they have the magic set up in this is like annoying. There's not a lot of items. Like I haven't found any Phoenix Downs yet. I don't think they even exist in this. I don't know if they might. And I haven't. There's no ethers for magic or whatever you know remedy. I don't know. Whatever it would be in this game is different maybe a little bit. It's mostly because the stores have been randomized. So unless I pick it up somewhere, which I haven't been, I don't get it. So another reason why power leveling is kind of in the option here. You don't have to power level this game like that. I'm gonna hit monsters here at some point. It's gonna wipe me out. I want to see something though. I'm not messing with it. Maybe. Oh yeah. I'll get a. If this is the dragoon, I will get I will eventually get a spear that we can equip. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, yeah. Since they started hitting so hard, there, yeah. And then we can give him the freaking protect ring, right? Yeah. That's great. Oh, yeah. That, dude. Yeah. I'm feeling good about that. Let's do a little magic. I had to turn back. Mm. Kind of weird. The white mage can hit with the fists. Got like karate mage here. Kind of useful, really. I totally nerfed the power of the white, the second one down there, which is the, I guess, the dragoon. Once we get a spear, though, that'll change. I wish I could get another power bracelet, actually. Like 4 of them. That's so weird. Alright. This boss is probably going to hand it to me once. If it's the boss of this thing, the same one that I'm thinking of, I'm not prepared for it. Oh, yeah, I need to do magic here. Oh, I got Bio Warp now. But I got no points to do anything with it. How. Oh, crap. I go back. Without the jump command, though, the Dragoon is pretty useless. I don't know. I know this isn't exciting like other randomizers, but it is actually complex and interesting. It made this game interesting because of how everything is like just. Well, I don't want to say it. Randomized. It's not like an exciting randomizer like the Mario randomizer. Not that that's all that exciting, but I totally nerfed my freaking tank though. What are they? They're fire. Well, the mummies are. Yeah. I'm still not shooting lightning bolts out my buttocks like I promised everyone, but we're gonna get there. Just stay tuned. The D is way better though. I mean, they're still tanky. And actually moving it to the white mage is like give the white mage some kind of versatility. We might move it back though. Do we have anything to like heal? still like just basic level. Well, we're just going to go with what we got. Oh yeah, I got to look that up right now. This is gonna be tough. He's weak to. He's. This is real tough. I honestly think I might not be able to get through this battle. Well, let's try it. No physical attacks, huh? Oh, well. I don't even know. Can I do like a... Um, I'm boned, man. I honestly don't even care what they do, if they die or not. Well, maybe. Oh, I'm so bored here. I don't... Wait, I thought he was like weak to... He didn't have any... He didn't take physical attack. Yeah, oh man. This is gonna be like a matter of just grinding this up to the point where I have a... Oh, it's kind of pitiful. Oof. Can I use sight on him? Ah, come on. This is like the wrong way to do it, but also I'm never going to get through it like this. He crits every once in a while, but he's going to get hit by the tornado soon. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to make it with just the skin of my teeth. Maybe not. I don't know. He doesn't have all that much health. He just... Every once in a while, he'll get a crit in. Come on. Oh, no. It finally hit. That's it. What was the last time I saved? Here? 26, 27. Yeah. So what do we need to do? I'm trying to think, man. Do we have to find this necromancer? The geomancer? Oh, I gotta do this dungeon. I should have saved afterwards. I think what I'm gonna go do is go buy a bunch of those drums. You know, the ones that open up the crack in the ground, and then just do it. Do that. Use those things. I think they're in there for a reason. Honestly, I think they're in that one store that's like way in the beginning for a purpose. And that purpose is so you don't get caught up with stuff like this. That guy's kind of weak to that attack. And if that doesn't work, I don't know. I shouldn't be spamming the good magics. Let's go back. Get healed up. I'm thinking, this is not me like going back. I'm just thinking about this fight. I guess, man, we're gonna try these war drums. That's it. That's what I got. That's my goal. Wait, can I buy them here? I don't think I can get them here, can I? Oh, these ones. Yeah, yeah. We can get one of some of these. And some of these. Okay. We'll just go back. What is that? This is Final Fantasy 3J Randomizer translated from Japanese to English. It is. They basically randomize the jobs. The story seems to be like the same. I'm getting called out here a little bit with this this boss called Hein, which is a well, in the original game it's a call it's a check you at the door kind of moment because you're in this like single use freaking dungeon. You're not able to heal even though you might have leveled some of your guy. Oh, that's I guess the other thing we're gonna do. We're gonna go level freaking the dragoon, I guess. You guys want to watch me grind for an hour? Well, get in, get your pants ready. Get your dancing shoes. We're gonna grind up for an hour after we change the job around. Also, I guess it was the geomancer. I should have saved after this. We're gonna save after this. Oh yeah, 6 is one of my favorites. It's probably. I was just talking about what Final Fantasy game this is better than, and literally, I think it's the worst of the main lines. It's all the way at the bottom. It's probably worse than the. I went on and on about it. I don't know, what to say about it now. Like, it's probably it's not the absolute worst ever, but it's not great. Yeah, this is 3J. It's the Japanese version, not the. It probably is the worst mainline one. I think the interlude for interlude is like probably worse a little bit. Possibly. And the prelude, like that whole error, those two games are probably not. This is probably just a hair better than those. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't even put my finger on why those aren't very good. I thought they would be amazing, but they're not. They're terrible. Why did I fight with my white mage? I don't know. I do like this game though. This game has a special place in my heart as far as Final Fantasy games go. Not for any particular reason other than I like the job system. It is sort of the OG, it is the OG game with the job system in Final Fantasy. I need to keep the healer just healing because freaking. This is the same thing that happened last time though. That guy died. Oof. And then that one's better. Yeah. Yeah, take that, dragon. Huzzah. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest is cool. I was actually thinking about doing a Dragon Quest randomizer in the future. I think for that though, I'd like to get an open world randomizer, which is like means I don't have to go through the whole story to do the randomizer. This is like not an open world randomizer. I think it's a detriment really, but it's just they randomize the jobs and they randomize the items and they randomize like enemy palettes and stuff, but that's about it. Can you wake my dude up, please? No. They say Takul. Uh oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the follow, Evan Briggs. Thank you. Uh yeah, the I agree. They keep on making that game, so I mean the randomizer probably exists. I'm always looking for randomizers. I love randomizers, man. They're amazing. They like bring back the feeling of playing the game originally. They kind of give you like a version of that, which is amazing. It's amazing to me. Oh, what was I looking for? A Dragon Warrior. That game is so popular. What is this? Yeah. Oh, they got a random overworld map generation. That's interesting. Wow. I still feel like, well, yeah, this seems pretty. I'm looking at dwrandomizer.com. Cursed Princess mode. Oh yeah, there's like different ways of defeating it. That's not a bad idea. Oh yeah. 6 is I actually just played a randomizer of 6 not too long ago. Here, let me give you the link. It is probably my favorite. I mean, I know that's subjective. I like 7 a lot too. I kind of feel like they're different. They're just comparing different kind of games, pretty much. Still RPGs, but let's see. The randomizer in that one's called. I called it 3J, or I called it Final Fantasy 3 in that one. I don't think I made any clips of it yet, so I will probably make clips of it. Well, yeah. You know what? 6 is the long line. There's a long line of games that build up to 6. It's the last. It's like the last iteration of that kind of game, which in and itself is interesting. It actually is like this is part of that lineage. They have there's a job system here. They don't have the job system in 6. They do have jobs. The characters have jobs, but it's more like 1 in that way. All right. So what are we doing? We're gonna go save. Oh, I didn't freaking res the dude. Yeah, in this game you got to res and heal him. It's different, two different parts, which is kind of like the way the old game was. Derf. Yeah, 6 is has a lot of like a really good story. 5 has a good story too, or well, 5 has a good story. 4 has a good story. 2 has, like 4J 2 has a really good story. This one doesn't have a good story. The 3J, terrible story. The characters, like, you don't, there's no difference between them. You just pick the job and you assign it to them. They all look really similar. They have little differences. I think one of them's female, but I have no clue. I think when you equip the job, they look different a little bit, but they don't really talk all that much. So you're not playing with anyone. The story is I don't have a clue what's going on the whole time. I know there's a big island. I'm on the big island. They're a little island now, and then it's a floating continent on a different place, which we might get to today. I don't actually the way things are going. I have no idea. Uh, and a lot of the end game is just go here, do this, go here, defeat this boss, and then there's a big gauntlet at the end, which is a lot of fighting. The fighting is cool, and the job is cool. The job system's cool, but the story is terrible. The story in 2, like original 2, for the Japanese NES is better than the story in this, which is probably why it's at the bottom of all the Final Fantasy games. Very bottom of the list. And this has kind of been the point of this whole series, is that this game does have like things about it that make it cool and worth playing. Yeah, maybe. Well, a lot of stuff a lot of stuff was originally in this game for the first time, like the Fat Chichobo. That was originally in this game for the first time. The jobs, well, they had the Dragoon was initially, was the first time there was ever a Dragoon as a job. I'm trying to think. There's other things that were like first parts of the Final Fantasy. In the first video of the series, I mentioned that it's sort of like it sort of differentiated itself. Final Fantasy 1 and 2 do have jobs. I mean, you do assign jobs in 1 in the beginning, and then you sort of live with the jobs you assign. So they do have like a job system, which is a little different than like Dragon Warrior, but it's a lot like Dragon Warrior in the sense that the map is kind of flat and everything's linear. This has the map's flat and everything's linear too. That's like the worst thing about it, I guess. But at the time, that's how all these games were. So, okay. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna change his job again. To what? I think that was the thief, right? I don't. Should go back and review the video. And then see if you can equip the. Oh no. No, it wasn't. It was the Geomancer. See, it's charging me so much for that to change that around. Yeah, the Geomancer. Okay. We're gonna do some grinding. I apologize in advance. But I gotta build this. I gotta build his thing up before we go into this next part. And maybe. Okay, well, let's try to figure out. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna try to do it. It's almost like gaming or reading a book. Yeah, and playing D&D. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the beauty of it. Oh yeah, I as far as the other comment, I've refallen in love with old RPGs and legit think they are my favorite gaming experience. Yeah, I've always loved them. I play all kind of games. Like I'm not really picky about games I play, but I've always loved old RPGs. They're not hella popular on stream, but they're all right. Some of the actually like 6 does all right. 7 does all right. Newer RPGs, it's weird because people like will watch it, but a lot of times they don't want to have it spoiled for them. Yeah, we're gonna save, I guess. Wait, did I get a weapon in him? No. Yeah, let's go see if we can get a weapon for him anyway. All right, so the grinding begins. Hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the thing where I changed around the power bracelet. I don't know. I might leave the power bracelet on the guy anyway. Yeah, the idea of the D&D thing, I think it was my first exposure to anything like that. These kind of games. Not that I'm a big D&D player. I would like to play it. I never played it in person. I always wanted to, but I don't know. Never have. I played like all the electronic versions of it. I played online. I played like you know Baldur's Gate and all that stuff. I love Baldur's Gate. It's good. It's a good game. It's funny when you make them do weird stuff. I played some Pathfinder games. I just never played it in like real life. I played WoW for a long time. I've actually wanted to do a WoW series on my stream, on my channel, on my show. Oh, that's cool. It's like nice when it's friends. I feel like that's why I've never done the thing where they always have them at like comic book stores, and I just don't want to go to a comic book store and like with random people. If it's a nice little cozy like exciting adventure, yeah, dude, that's great. That's the best way to expose because there's some weird stuff in D&D, so it's like if you're trying to you can keep all the weird stuff kind of out of it. I bet that would be a really good experience. Yeah, a good group. Makes me think about Stranger Things coming up. I'm so excited about Stranger Things coming out. I've been like watching the freaking. I don't know, man. I feel like my hopes are gonna be dashed. Oh, cool. Thank you. Uh, where's the weapon store? Do they even have a weapon store? No weapon store. Ugh. Come on. I came all the way out here, and you guys don't even have a weapon store. Like, what the heck? This dude has keys. Yeah. The last season, the middle season, that third season or something, the fourth season was garbage. But the last season was really good, and this season is going to be really good. I think. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. I'm wrong about that so much. I get hyped and then like disappointed. That one season in the middle was pretty much garbage, though. Yeah, there was like one season that was just mm, not very good. Too much 11. Too much 11 is like blah. 11 doesn't even know who she is. Does she know now? No. Nothing happened in that season. It was dumb. I'm kind of like getting brain dead now because I'm like, I hate grinding. I'm not even doing it right. So we're gonna try this run with that dungeon. If this run doesn't work, I'm really gonna have to do it the way that the game wants me to, which is uh train a freaking scholar. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't even think that's gonna work. It might work. Get two casters and respec their jobs. That's the problem. Is that it's not so much like redoing all the team. It's uh it's doing the grinding. There's so much grinding involved with what I just said. It's probably like a whole day of grinding. So I think what'll happen is if we can't get through this boss uh with this party, pretty much the way it is. Thank you for the follow. Zuma to Midgar. Oh, I Final Fantasy in the name even. Jeez. That's all good. You can check out my YouTube channel. It has like the link was in there. I don't know if it's more high def. It's not vertical screen though. If you want a more of a widescreen kind of thing, I don't know if the music's better on either side. Actually, uh, sometimes TikTok's a little better. I think. I think the resolution of the TikTok is better. The bit rate. See what I'm saying about the power leveling? It's gonna happen anyway because I'm gonna have to change these jobs around and doing that. In doing that, I'm gonna have to grind it up. See, this one kind of solidified how the parties work. I think the party worked a little different in the first one and the second one. This plays more like two the Super Nintendo versions. It's like it has like the way you control the party is a lot more like the ones in Super Nintendo than it is sort of the ones from Nintendo. With the caveat of is like with the caveat of like I've never really played two all that much, so I think two is a lot like one, but it has better party controls and they're more defined characters, is what I recall. It's almost like they were really focused on the design of the game. Level Gal, he doesn't level. Oh yeah, I think he has that thing where you have to. It has to do with his what you have. It's been a while, but I thought that it had to do with like he has different jaw like attacks that he had. So you kind of like level up the attack, if I recall, something like that. So you have to equip that and then do the leveling with it equipped. That may be that might have made it out, but I thought there was something where like because he has that mimic thing where he sees an attack and then he ends up doing it, or like you can have him do attacks from other enemies. So when you level him, I think I never played with Gao. You know, oh, after the skip, yeah, I never play with Gao, because he sucks. His moveset is it takes so long to get his moveset up to the point where it's actually effective. It's like it takes all like you be just it's a bunch of grinding. That's why I never use him because you know what I mean, because it get him to the point where he has, and then even then it's like to get him to really be effective. I think you have to cast Berserker on him and stuff like that, which makes him really hard to use in the end to be effective. You know what I mean? So it's like, why not just give the swordsman two of those swords and that belt that makes him hit 8 times or something, you know, and the glove that makes him so you can get that like 8 hit with the two swords. That'll do it, you know, or you know the ultimate weapon in this, you know. I always stick everyone on that. You know that raft, you can just hold the button down or get a turbo controller and just have it like spam the one button and you just leave it for a day. And then once they get out of it, like Terra knows Fire 3 and stuff. It's just like the rest of the game's easy. After the skip, everyone levels up. Yeah, and then Gal doesn't level up, so that's another reason why I don't use him. It's because why is that because? I read why that was because before. I don't know. I never use Gal. He does have an interesting. I mean, the whole thing about picking up moves, yeah, is interesting. You know, it's always like that's one game. You know, that's one game that I don't really play with different crazy parties. You know, six because six is like I'll tell you the two characters you're gonna have. You're gonna have Terra for the magic, and you're gonna have what's the other mage, the other female mage, which I can't remember her name at the moment. Cells, no, Cells, yeah. You're gonna have her. Both of them are gonna be powered up pretty much to have because you're gonna want the Terra has you know the calls and also the magic, and then Cells has the magic. Yeah, and then and they have powerful black magic. They're the casters. So, but you're also gonna have Edgar pretty much powered up, probably because Edgar's been in your party the whole time. And I don't know if you're gonna have him use whatever swords. The first time I beat it, I actually had him have the Ultima sword, and I only had one half of the thing with the swordsman doing 8 hits. He did 4 hits, you know. But that was enough to beat that game anyway. I mean that last boss battle is nobody's business. But the you can get your guys pretty much powered up to the point where it's you know. And then what else? I don't know. The rest of them are just like sort of whatever. You can do like any one of them. You can so then you get the mimic in there, and the mimic can actually copy Edgar or copy the swordsman. I forget his name at the moment. And then you can have Sabin in there if you want. Sabin can get very powerful. At the end of the game, he does get powerful. I wonder if that's the red mage. You know what? That kind of makes sense because they have. No, no, they can't equip a sword. I don't know. I'm trying to think. At the end of the game, Seltzer you can use with the slots, and he gets a pretty good hit. You can have him in the end. I don't. He has a versatility with the slots. Ninja, Shadow. If you want to power Shadow up, he can be really powerful. Yeah. Yeah, I mean they get you get OP, and it's just yeah, exactly. It's one of the joys of these games. I mean, at the end, even that's what you do in this game. At the end of this, I'm gonna be OP. Hopefully, it's gonna be a struggle. I don't know how long this series is gonna go on for. I've been kind of wanting to play something else, but it makes terrible clips. Nobody, you know what I mean? This isn't there's not that much interesting crap on the screen. I've seen this screen a million times. We've seen these screens a million times. It's just all the grinding. We're gonna do light though. We're not gonna grind all that much here. I just want to get these jaw levels up a little bit. Looking at you, Whitestone. To the point where we'll try Hein, and if we can get through them with the items that I have, that'll be how we do it. If we don't get through it with the items that I have, that'll be that. We'll actually take a break, and I'll just go and, uh, well, I'll change the party around, and then I'll grind off screen. We don't have to do the grinding off screen to get them to the point where it makes sense. And then we'll have to take Hein with the scholar. I don't even know. It's gonna work this way. We're just gonna open all these items, and we're gonna just spam these item attacks. Fingers crossed. We'll time box this. What time is it? It's 1:21. That's how long this video is. So we'll go to 1:30. This is also cool because I've played the remake. The remake you can just play on PlayStation or whatever, or the one they just re-released, the Pixel Perfect remasters, or even they have a remake before that, and they have a version of this on the DS. And I'm sure everyone has played those. The one on the DS is almost a different game. I don't. It's not really a different game, but it has a lot more going for it as far as graphics and everything. The game is very different. So my point here is that this is the first time I think I've ever played through the NES version because also it's you have to translate it. So it's the original version is Japanese only, and I don't speak Japanese. Not that I don't want to speak Japanese. I just don't do it. So this is the first time I played through this like this on the NES. All right, I think that's enough. I said I had time box. I got of this. You have to get a pat. You have to patch the ROM. So there's on the NES originally. No, it was released as in Japanese only. They have a translator. They have a translated version now. You can just patch it with an IPS like a ROM hack. I had to patch these, but you can also. Well, I thought the randomizer thing didn't take a translated version, but I think it might. Now that I was reading about it, so I did it backwards. I made the seed and then I translated it after the fact, which it worked. I thought I was gonna break it because sometimes sometimes that breaks these kind of things. But it works perfectly. Actually, it's working great. Yeah. See, there's some. I already made that. I made that one. That clip about like me putting effort into. It's like the same thing. It's like there's some effort in here. I'm getting my pants beat off me with this game. I know that. I know that it's like boring, but you know, as RPGs go, and then what kind of PC do I have? I have two. I have a. I'm trying. I'm thinking about upgrading my card. I got a. My setup is. I have a. Are you talking about my streaming setup or like gaming setup? Or like, what do you want? Like a computer? I have a lot. I have many computers. What am I playing this on right now? I'm playing this on a retro, like a Hyperkin. Not that I don't have to. I was playing. What do I play? Oh yeah, the PC, like the Resident Evil randomizers, they have to be on PC. I just like the Hyperkin. It makes it easy and it looks nice. I shouldn't say that out loud. I'm like nervous about it now because of the way Nintendo is. You know, but it's all right. See, I also can go widescreen. I'm going short screen here. There's like a switch that can do both, but it looks all stressed out. I do that. My gaming rigs, I have two of them. One's a 5 series Ryzen, I guess, with a 3060. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Do you ever play 7? 7 is the best. 7 is my absolute favorite one. It's so good. It's the freaking man. That game is so good. I can't even overstate. You know, I can't understate. Any statement I make is an understatement of how good that game is. I also like the rest. I mean, the rest, you know, or I played them all. I played a lot of those on stream. If you check my the VODs on my YouTube, I just did a randomizer on we just on 2 for Halloween. It went all right. I had one good finish, kind of. I had a couple that were like frustrating, but I finished them. It was fun though. Yeah, they're remaking Code Veronica. You know what? Everyone likes Code Veronica. I don't know if I like Code Veronica all that much. I kind of find it needlessly like I don't know. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I like 0. I like 1. I'm out of magic already. Yeah, I played them all. 0 is good. 0 is a good game. I mean, Code Veronica is a good game too. I just didn't. You know, I think I don't know. It's fine. I think the remake will be amazing because it will be. It has a pretty good story. I think the graphics kind of let the original down, so we'll see what they're doing with it. It'll probably look great. I don't like, you know, that first part where you're running through and that buzzer like buzzes at you, and if you walk through the thing, you have to like the windows open up, and then it's like the freaking zombies come in. I hate that part because you have to like put everything you have into the bin. It's like put your stuff in the bin. What am I in an airport? Oh, I guess that's a pretty specific complaint though. It's the rest of it's pretty good. Chris shows up at the end, you know. It's like the continuing story of Claire, which fine. Is it Claire? Yeah. I don't even know anymore. To be fair, I even like Revelations is pretty good in that series. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so I don't know. I'm gonna say like they're all good. Even Survivor series I like sometimes, you know, when I'm by myself and I don't tell anyone about. What else? You know what I played on stream is that there's a Game Boy version of it, Gaiden, Resident Evil Gaiden on Game Boy, which is amazing. I didn't play it this year for spooky season. There's also an NES version. Somebody took that and made there's a version of it on Temu, Resident Evil 1 D-Make NES, made by this company that's been making NES carts in China that doesn't even like to sell. Who are you in Gaiden? In Resident Evil Gaiden, it's Barry. You play as Barry, which is amazing. You know, it's the only game. Well, you play as Barry, I think, in what was it 6? No, the one after 6. I forget. There's one like after 6 that you play as Barry for like a minute, but it's not really satisfying. Not that Resident Evil Gaiden's all that satisfying. Let's get on with it. We'll just come back. If I don't do it, we'll come back here. If I don't do it, if it's a problem and I can't get past this guy, I'm gonna turn it off and figure it out on not on stream, and I'll come back to it. I didn't really get through much today. If we can't get through this guy, so I'm just gonna spam attack. I like Sweet Home, Nintendo game. If you ever heard of that, I played that on stream once a long time ago, but I wouldn't recommend watching it. Also, I think that game is like it's funny because I wanted to play that game forever, and I finally got to play it, and I was like, oh, so many menus. Don't meet your heroes. Trying to think of what that Resident Evil game was. It was cool because you were in like an island and a psych ward or in a prison, and there was all these. There was like these toy. What do you do in Sweet Home? Sweet Home is it's like a RPG, haunted house game made in Japan. It's a Japanese game, Japanese only too. So you have to get the same thing. You have to get a translated version. You basically have there's 8 characters. It sounds cool. Like the premise sounds cool. Listen to this. The they all have different abilities and different items and different but you have to pair off into groups of 3 or something. You can pair off into groups. You don't have to do in 3. You have to organize how you want to pair off. And you can keep them together, but you actually have to split up sometimes. Where am I going? I need to cool. I'm just gonna run here. And then you basically traverse through this like house and pick up items and kill these like ghosts and stuff through fighting. It's like fighting slash, but it's kind of like a teenage horror movie. Where are we at? Oh crap! All right. The Resident Evil. Oh no, that was Sweet Home, the one where you have parties and you have to match off. Gaiden, you just play as Barry. You basically run around this boat and you use your knife to like slash at zombies and shoot and stuff and open doors and like keys. It's more like a Resident Evil kind of game, I guess. All right, we can talk to the king. Talk to this dude. Talk to this dude. Go away. I don't even know. Fight this guy. Oh, I am too. The only thing, well, yeah, I don't know. They say my feelings about it are that they're gonna have an open world Raccoon City that's been destroyed. But I don't know what they're gonna be doing. It looks creepy. It'll probably be good. It's gonna be the third in the series, the Ethan series. Even though Ethan and Mary aren't in it, I don't think. At least they haven't been in the like the previews I saw. But also, don't like repeat me on that. They probably are in it. They have to be in it because it's the third in the series. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that would make sense. We do have a so the main character is related to the I forget their names now. The family that's like in all the other up and doing all the bad stuff in the other ones. The I forget the name of the damn family right now. But she's like a younger daughter of the family or something. Or maybe I'm just like I don't know. Maybe I'm picking that up and it's not really like that. The Ashfords, is that what they're called? The funny thing about the randomizers is they have a bunch of models of like the Ashfords and stuff that are like it makes you think about the characters a little bit. The only reason I know to call out Ashford or whatever their name is, I don't even think it is Ashford, it's something else, is because of the randomizer. A journalist? Did you know that there's a series of plays and musicals that tell part of the story in the Resident Evil lore? She was a main character. Hmm. Oh, Survivor. Yeah, there's a lot of like obscure ones. I was trying to think. Actually, that's what that Dead Silence was. Is like I was thinking. I didn't get anywhere with it. Yeah, Survivor. Well, it's all canon in their weird Resident Evil world. So, I mean, I think I'd like them to bring Jill back. Jill isn't coming back. I don't think. Maybe Chris is in every freaking one. This is gonna be a frustrating fight. I can tell. I know it already. I don't think. Maybe, maybe. Oh crap! I'm gonna get the things I came in here for. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that character. That'd be cool. I don't know how I feel about returning to Raccoon City. And like one level, I'm like okay with it. Uh, but dude, I spent so much time in games in Raccoon City. You know, and I don't think it's gonna be open world. I think they said that, and then they said that they had to change the schedule. So because of I don't know, so it's not gonna be like completely open. It's gonna be like parts of it are gonna be open maybe. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't die here. Oh crap. Oh, this is it. No. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to do it now. It doesn't matter. I shouldn't even try to freaking run, man. I should have just stuck my ground. Oh, and he has all my magic. Kind of went like. Well, we're gonna try anyway. I want to see if these attacks will work, and if they don't work, we'll know that this ain't gonna work at all. Should have been curing, like, curing my guys. Got a little brain dead there. Smooth brain. This whole series has been like just really challenging. I don't. The fact that I can't bring anyone back is like annoying. It doesn't. We do have. There is a life spell in it. Eventually, you get it. Oh come on, dude. I had to reset. I'll be right back. All right. All right. We're gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna go find a weapon for this guy. The I guess he's the dragoon because their hit is terrible. And it doesn't have to be terrible. It has to be like it'll be like okay once the dragoon gets kind of. I wish I could equip ninja. Not yet. The crappy thing is I've had. Oh no, it's the boss. Hein. Hein is so originally in the game you would have to equip a scholar and then power the scholar up, and then he switches his defenses to whatever he's strong against randomly. So he'll be strong against, say, fire, and then like as the turn goes, he'll change. But you can't. You have to use your scholar to see what he is, and you have to have casters to do that. Two casters, or you have to have a caster at least. It helps to have two casters. You have to have like a specific party to kind of beat him in the original game. The problem is we don't have any. I think well, we're gonna try to do a cheaty way of doing it. Is what we're doing. Uh, right now I'm partying. I'm grinding my party up to actually just. I'm just tweaking my party right now because I'm kind of annoyed by it a little bit. We're just gonna go search out this weapon for. I'm looking for a weapon for the. It looks like a white mage, but it's actually a dragoon. So I'm trying to find a spear that I can equip with him so that he can actually do some damage. If I can't get through Hein the cheaty way, which is what we're gonna do right now, then I'm gonna have to reconsider my whole like strategy of it, and we're gonna have to probably get the party together to do the way that the game makers intended, which is gonna take a bunch of grinding. So we're not gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna do it off stream, and then when I do the next video, I'll get together and we'll try it that way. I could probably also see if I can. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna do it on stream. I don't want to have you guys watch me if I'm just purely doing like grinding. It's like really bad. We can do a little grinding on stream. I'll do the grinding off stream. Like I said, the problem is because I'd have to equip another caster and basically three casters. The two casters that I'd have to start fresh, the scholar and the new caster, would be like it would just take. It's going to take forever to grind them up to the point where they're effective anyway, which is. And the other thing about it, because it's randomized, uh the 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 actions are randomized. So there's a chance that even if I do equip, the jobs are randomized and the actions are randomized. If I do equip a scholar, there's a chance that the scholar might not have the whatever the freaking thing is that they need. They have this like thing that's in the. It's like a menu item. It's a menu item, which is I forget what it is, like study or something to that effect. So what we're gonna try, like we're trying a cheaty way to do it now, which is basically there's a bunch of items, one-use items that'll do an attack, and we can just spam it right in the beginning before he changes his strength. But also some of these things actually don't even the reflect wall it doesn't listen to the reflect wall anyway. But just in the sense of like also I'm just looking for right at this moment I'm looking for a weapon for the dragoon. So that's what we're doing. This is sort of it's not a speed run. It's just a randomizer. I mean, the thing is, it wouldn't take me as long to do this if the jobs weren't all worked up. Because I've done this before. It's not like I'd probably grind a little bit, but it wouldn't have been like this at all. I would have locked in the jobs that I had to begin with. I would have kept my characters a certain way. I probably would have reformed the party into casters for one part of it and then another part of it. I didn't do any of that. I'm trying to find this town that has a freaking. It has a weapon store. No guarantee there's anything in there that, I don't know. I guess I'm just looking at hope and a prayer. Hope and a prayer. Oh my gosh. Ambushed. Like, I have no idea why they're hitting for 3 with their fist. That's a white mage. See, I think on top of everything, the stats are randomized as well. Like stats that you're the stats assigned to the jobs are like randomized. I don't. I guess I'm doing a little bit of grinding here. I'm not. This isn't on purpose. It's not on purpose. No. That also might be able to see. Sometimes certain magics aren't. This guy doesn't is weak to certain things, and it's sort of like a level thing. If you're like lower level, it's harder to beat him because you don't have options. But I think honestly, I think some of these. See, I only fire that one time. It's so annoying. Some of the magics he's weak to all the time anyway. He has a real strong. What was he doing? He does that tornado attack. I got to keep my party healed when that happens. I'm gonna heal my party. So one thing we're gonna do after this is we're gonna go buy earth drums. Either we're gonna check all the stuff this town has to see what they have. I think they have a weapon store. We might end up going back to like OG town. Yeah, there it is. The weapons in the towns are. This is all randomized. Okay, you can take the ancient sword. Okay. Oh yeah, I get one of these. I should get one of those. I'm fine. Well, that helps somewhat. We can actually equip. Let's see. Yeah. So I have no idea what this guy is now because he can equip ancient swords. I think the jobs are like totally randomized. So that's the problem with it. I think that trying to do this fight the way that the game wants you to do it is like I don't know. Kind of a. Well, like I said, we're gonna try it this way, and if this way doesn't work, then I'm gonna sit back off stream and probably do some like recalculating on the party. So I kind of want to just go buy Earth Drums anyway. We'll give it a shot. Go with this. And if this doesn't work, maybe I will go get Earth Drums, but this will work. This has to work. Okay, let's do a save. Oh, so they do talk, but I don't know. They don't say anything interesting. It's almost like I don't know what they are. The jobs, they're weird. Why can that guy shouldn't be able to equip an ancient sword? It's just random. I messed that up. Yeah. Late game, the last party in the end is going to be like it's going to be quite. It's going to be fun to build that party. That party usually is fun because of all the high level attacks you get. See, this is a pretty challenging dungeon because it's a one shot. You can't go back and heal. You can't do the prodding stuff. You can't, you know what I mean? There's nowhere to like heal or save or anything inside of it. We might be able to save, but I think that's against the rules of the general feelings of this stream. Kind of don't even need to go into the one. I really don't need to go into that one either. And what's in here? It's like the Whitestone doesn't have. It's like they have the equip. You can equip the thing, but they don't really have any like ability to attack with it. Like no strength or something. It's probably because their job level's so low, though. I should have sold some stuff before I. Oh, whoa. Gosh, so annoying. I'm just thinking about like, will I be able to beat this boss? I think so. Maybe. Getting all my magic and stuff's getting eat up here. Ate up. Eaten. Which is bad, bad. All right. These random encounters. It's like the random encounters are annoying. Kind of like wear you down. And what do I need to beat the last guy? Magic. But what is it? All these like 7-person fights, man. It's just like you end up using all your magic. These my guys are like strong with the defense. Even. Yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading my card too. At 5060 or 5070, they're not like the price has fallen. I'd like to get a TI. And I plan to do. I've always wanted to do like Cyberpunk 2077 content on the stream. I just never have done it. I wanted to do it justice with the graphics, or one of the other modern games. Jeez. I should change that guy's the Whitestone. I should change them to something else because I should go back to what I had. It was better. I guess what it'll be is I'll change that guy to the neck whatever I gotta find the scholar and then change top guy to like a caster, a dark black magic caster, which is gonna work up my entire run. It's gonna make this run like a million years long. Million years long. Million. Million. Okay, so we're gonna try this first. This also do this because I'm supposed to be able to save wherever. So this oldest save, yeah, let's just overwrite this. Maybe we can just start from here. So this is how we cheat. We use these things. What's the strongest stuff I got? Fire Auga. And I'm gonna start curing right now. Actually, the first round, this is bad, but no. See, now he has the barrier. This is bad. I don't know. See, he's taking that. He's taking that. Freaking. It's not going good. Uh. No. I'm out of freaking choices. Oh, what's up, Messi? How are you doing? Yeah. Good to see you. Is that how you say what? Oh, long time no see. Yeah. I've been taking a break. I'm on break right now. I'm playing this game out of the pure love of the Final Fantasy game. You know, as far as games go, this isn't a very exciting game for most people. And this boss has been wiping the floor with me. Yeah. That was best that I should give up. Or just take forever with this battle. I don't. One thing is, I can kind of spam. Like, every once in a while, I can prod to see just if I can catch him on a weak spot, we can just rally him. He changed, so. I mean, eventually, if I keep spamming the same one, right? We can find out which one it is. It's so dangerous to do this, though. Yeah, okay, good. No, it's not. Let's see if it's. How many do we have left? 2. Uh-oh. No. So. Hold on a second. Okay, we can start doing. Yeah, okay. He's not hard. We'll do low level magic, right? To see what he's weak against. We can do this. Low level magic. Can't be that easy. But also. We might be onto something here. Oh no, he switched. So he's not weak to fire anymore. So we'll do low level magic. What? To kind of prod him. Nope, not weak to thunder. Okay. So not fire, not thunder. Let's try ice. You guys want to just do it all in? Nah. Well, yeah, let's just. I was thinking about just risking it and just spamming them Just saying ice. Which would have been no. I mean, is it now? Is he weak to ice? What did we try? Oh, it could be fire again. Let's try fire, I suppose. Oh, yeah. It doesn't really... I mean, it helps in the sense that I can fire off this fire. I think I got it, though. Feeling good. Feeling good. It took me forever to kind of get into it, you know? I'll admit that. Now I changed, so it's not fire, but it could be ice or a thing. Let's see. We'll just do low level spell. The tornado thing hasn't really been working for him. I think my guys are too overpowered. Oh no. Speak and ye shall be shown your problem. Oh crap. So it's ice? Yeah. Let's see if it's ice. Do I have any healing stuff? No, I don't think so. Well, it better be ice or we're boned. Oh, that's not... No. Is it lightning then? We're pretty boned here. Ah, dang it. Oh, is it fire again? Yeah, and that's the problem now. That's right. He goes back to stupid. It's like random. So he changed. Is it? Come on. That would be lightning. We're just going all in. It's either lightning or not. It's probably not. Knowing my luck. Nope. Ugh. This will be it. Let's try ice. No, it's like fire again. Ugh. Is it? Does he switch to more? There's only 3 types of magics. I mean, what? I don't even know. I got nothing. think I got this though. I just gotta. I can't do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it this time. Did he change it? I don't know. I mean, it's annoying because it's just annoying. He stays weak to fire all the time. Poof. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Oh. Okay. One more try. So we could just try it. Let's see if we can. Oh, it starts me here. It's fair. I mean, if I have to go and respect everything one, I will do that. You know, I'm gonna do it probably anyway. Because it looks like we're not really. Wish I could get more bomb shards. Yeah. Okay. We can also try something with the reflect mail. I could put the equip the reflect mail on somebody and then bounce spells off them, possibly. We'll see about that. And then if we really have to do it, just stave, right? Well, like I said, I'll have to reform the party and actually use Libra. It's not hard with Libra. I mean, it's not hard anyway. I think I'm gonna be able to get the get it. Where's the king? Oh, okay. So it started me, and I'm like, okay, better. Oh, do I need to refill my? No, everything's fine. Okay. All right. I wish I could run. Uh-oh. So he always starts out weak to fire. We're gonna use the weak spells. Once we get, we'll see about the Earth Drum. The Earth Drum might just like walk us through this. I think the Earth Drum will just walk us through this. I should have got the Earth Drum to begin with. We'll see. I don't need that. It's annoying because you got to keep your spells. Should have just done that to begin with. Should have got more of those Earth Drums, like a million more. This guy's a freaking butt, man. Is that it? I used them all. Damn. I should have got some. Okay. What, that didn't do anything? It didn't do anything. Oh. I thought he always started out with freaking fire weakness. Oh, wait. So he's not weak to fire. He changed. He was weak to lightning. So what is he weak to now? Probably fire. It's always fire. Not fire. Dang it. Like I can never. This way I can never find out enough to do the mega attack. Yeah, it's lightning right now, but he's gonna change like right now. See if I can get a. Come on, can I get an attack in before he changes? No, I don't think so. Oh, I can. Oh, please, just work. Please just do a thing before you change. Oh, oh good. Ah, yes. I didn't even have to do anything fancy. I just got real lucky at the end there. Yay. Now what? How long has that been? Jeez. It's taking me forever. Yeah, they're like on the floating continent. That's a pretty cool part of this game. Floating continent. Yeah, easy peasy. Elder Tree, thank you. Finally, I am back. Fairies, this forest is saved thanks to you. Elder Tree, darkness has engulfed this world. You four were entrusted with light. Take this. Use it when darkness is on the way. Obtained Wing Fang. Da, 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 da. Elder Tree, I shall sleep until these wounds inflicted by Hein heal. No one shall enter these woods for 1,000 years. Thank you, light warriors. Now go and vanquish the darkness. I believe in you. I'm sure that's just how he sounded. Now what? Where's my boat? Oh. That guy isn't that hard. It's just a call you out moment when you play the game. That's all. You know. And they have it like set to you have to equip a job and then redo your party, but you don't really have to. You could just test them by, you know, doing low level magics on them basically. And there's only three options. It's like rock paper scissors. You just do it enough till you get lucky, you figure it out, identify what it is, and just wail on them. Maybe building another caster wouldn't hurt you. The funny thing is he doesn't even have that much health. You know, that battle would be kind of hard if there was a lot of health. If he had a ton of health. I mean, it's kind of hard anyway. It's like a trick battle though. You got to know the trick. Of course, video games. You got to know the trick. It took me like longer than I'd be happy. You know what I mean? It took me longer than I'm happy about. This whole stream, I thought this was gonna be like, I'm just like in this world. I want to finish this dang game and do something else. I guess I want to play Fortnite. You know, that's what I want to do. I must finish this game. Forget where to go now. I have saved the town. Oh yes. Oh, I know where to go now. I need to go talk to the king. Because they're back. The time wheel. I gotta look up what to do next. Talk to a mage in the northwest tower to get some elixirs. Okay. I need some elixirs. I really don't want to be climbing around a stupid tower. Okay. This is the end of the floating continent. How do I even get into the northwest tower? Battle axe? Ooh. whatever. Let's get off we'll get off the island. That'll be the end of the stream today. Next stream will be whatever the next part of the game is. Should be fun. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm on break. There's Sid and his wife. Up in this house? Nah. Let's see if there's any weapons I can get. Nothing. The time wheel. Okay. That's cool. So now I can fly off. That's the floating continent. I'm off the sea. That's cool. And then there's like a bigger map here. You don't know what this is. I should eat some gnomish bread, I guess. We're looking for a sunk. See, the other continent's flooded. See, it's kind of cool. There. I don't think I have any antidote. Well, where do I get an antidote from? Okay, so, yeah, I think that'll be it for today. If you're new to the channel, thanks for coming. If you've been here for a while, thanks for that too. NTO Live. We got off the small continent. We're on the big continent now. Everything's taking forever. Should be better now, though, faster. Got through Heim. It wasn't that big a deal. That's it. I'll catch you guys next time. Goodbye.